What is this concept of safe space in coaching and how does it work? In coaching, the conversation between a coach and a coachee is completely confidential. This means that the coach is not at liberty to divulge any details from the conversation he or she may be having with the coachee. So the question often comes up, especially when I'm in engagement with any organization that is looking for coaching for their leaders. The organization actually turns around and asks me that if you can't divulge what is happening between you and the coachee, how do we know what the hell is happening in the coaching process? And it's a valid question actually, because the organization is paying for the coaching and the coachee may choose to only share selective information. So they are relying on the coach to actually share information in an unbiased or unprejudiced manner. But the coach, as per the code of ethics, is forbidden from sharing any information that comes out of coaching. So, one of the approaches that I have adopted with corporates that I work with is a tripartite meeting approach. So, after one, two, or three meetings, depending on the frequency of the meetings that we have and the number of coaching sessions that we've signed up for, I actually call for a tripartite meeting between the coach, which is myself, the manager, or the sponsor from the organization side, could include also HR, and third, the coachee who is involved in the coaching process. And a part of the tripartite, the process that we have established and which has worked very well for me in my experience, is that I request the coachee to lead the conversation, wherein the coachee is at liberty to share the journey that he or she is experiencing and also share the goals that he or she is working through, the challenges he or she may be experiencing, the shift that he or she is trying to make, and the difficulties that one may be experiencing based on the comfort that the coachee has. If the coachee is very comfortable, one can be very transparent with what he or she is experiencing. If the coachee is less comfortable sharing details with the organization, the coachee can choose as much as he or she wishes to share with the organization as a part of this tripartite process. And in this entire process, the coach is a silent spectator, observer who looks forward to the management or the HR or the organization to share its feedback or perspective on what shift they've seen the coachee make or not make based on the goals that were initially agreed upon through the coaching process. As a result of this, the coach is able to get a live view into the conversation between the management and the coachee. The coachee gets a direct view into what the management feels in terms of the effectiveness of their journey that they are undertaking in this coaching process. And that helps the coach and the coachee to go back and relook at some of the goals, some of the methods that the coachee may be deploying, and course corrections, if any, to make sure that the coachee is getting more effective back at work with the behavioral shifts and changes he or she may be making as a part of this journey. So the concept of the safe space is retained, and at the same time, the organization gets a view to it, and the coachee is in control of the process to ensure that whatever one is comfortable in sharing, he or she is able to share, and what one is not comfortable sharing is holding that information back in the confidential space.